out there. Chris and Dan from Comic Frontline.
Hey, how's it going?
But today Dan is actually here representing something else. Dan is here representing his comic line, Argo Comics.
There you go.
Anybody who doesn't know Argo Comics, you can check out all of my indie comic reviews. I believe since episode 2 and 3 I started doing Argo Comics.
Yeah, very early on. I think actually 0. You went straight from 0 to 1 and 2.
Yeah. Did every single issue Argo 5. Mike's done Sorority of Power, and there's lots of new stuff that's coming out.
There you go,
Argo 5. And today we're going to be talking about Argo Comics and all the awesome comics that Dan actually is doing and is in the process of making. So Dan, why don't you tell us a couple of the books that you mentioned?
Argo 5 is now up to issue 14. Okay, have you been reviewing? Got a lot of cliffhangers in the works right now. You want to know what's going to be happening? A little romantic tiff between Shazrath and Gladiatra, thanks to this cheating officer of the law here, law and order. So she's been kind of trying to drive a little wedge between the two of them. And well, what happens from there? We'll have to tune into Argo 5 number 14 out next month. But we also have our newest creation, which has been the top seller here at the con actually, Pickle Man. So, you know, I mean, what happens when mild-mannered cold cucumber falls into the salt water? Well, apparently superheroes. So, you know, you can check that out. All of them available. You can go to argocomics.com and anyplanet.com. Look up Argo Comics.
Awesome. Also, Mike has a book. I'll switch over to Mike because he has his favorite book.
Yes.
Which is
Sorority of Power. Like, my question to you is that how'd you come up with the name Sorority of Power?
And the concept.
Now, Sorority of Power, actually at the time, girlfriend of mine, you know, it was, she had been in a sorority when she was in college, and, you know, we've been talking, and I said, you know, that really hasn't been done as a comic. There's no, you know, there's all these leagues and people assembling, but there's really no sorority of superheroines. So, in actuality, their sorority name is Super Gamma Mega, and, you know, to make a comic Super Gamma Mega, I figured, you know, it doesn't really explain it, so I felt Sorority of Power would kind of drive the point home as to what the book is about. And basically, we got 3 sisters in the sorority, and then we got 3 pledges. And the pledges are kind of going on adventures where they try to prove themselves so that they can become full-time sisters at some point, and then eventually mega heroines, which is, you know, our word for super heroines in the Argo Comics universe. So, and, you know, the book is drawn by Bill Mouse, who happens to be right here. And Bill has been, you know, hard at work at the convention doing these, I mean, great art pieces. Maybe he can even show us his luchador he's working on.
Got a wrestler dude. It belongs to this gentleman right here. So I draw a lot of other people's characters while I'm spending time.
Yeah, so I mean, Bill's drawing Sorority of Power. I mean, another issue there that he had done. This issue here. And he's actually the cover artist to Law and Order. So Bill has been doing some great work with us. Really been enjoying, as Mike has. Like, I'm as much a fan when the pages come in as he is when he's reading it. I mean, Sorority of Power has been consistently getting 5 Giggity Goose stars, so, I mean, right?
So, there's only one other book, and that's the Argo Anthology. Would you like to talk about that really quick?
Sure. Well, the Argo Comics Anthology kind of introduces you to the rest of the heroes of the Argo Comics universe. It's a 6-issue miniseries. It has been completed, so, you know, no one has to worry about any anthology stories with a cliffhanger that never get resolved. I mean, a number of concepts have gone through it. I'll give you a quick, this is like Impact International. They're an international team. Actually, what's really interesting is that within it, I have like a little chart as to what country each of them are from. So this has been a popular concept. Sorority of Power actually debuted in the anthology, so that was their first appearance.
That's issue 2.
Issue 2 of the Argo Comics anthology, and they were so popular that kind of inspired us to put out that book as well.
Didn't Havoc Patrol also? Do you have a Havoc Patrol?
That's right. We have Team North America, which we actually have 2 from the U.S., 2 from Canada, 1 from Guatemala, and 1 from Mexico. So, South America, which is in the continental U.S. So, basically, this is Team North America. I haven't ignored Havoc Patrol. I'm just getting there. I think Death Squad, another team that's been within that book. The Teen Machine, which had a few appearances. And we have the Paladins. So the Havoc Patrol didn't have their own cover in the anthology, but that did get collected into a Havoc Patrol one-shot. So you have that somewhere within the pile. I'm not going to make you guys wait for me to find it, but I do have copies now of Havoc Patrol. Is actually the most popular story within the anthology, so we collected it, put a few new pinups in there for people, and yeah, people seem to be responding very well to that.
Awesome. So you have a whole universe of characters. What inspired you to actually make Argo Comics?
Well, I've been a comic reader since before I can remember. So basically what happened is, I mean, I love, the mainstream superheroes, but at some point we kind of want a different flavor. And I kind of felt like, okay, maybe I can give the type of comics that would have that different flavor that I would be interested in reading. So what I did is put some, work into it as far as trying to develop things that weren't just, unfortunately some other comics are going to have kind of like just homage characters or whatever. Tried to come up with some unique characters, some unique concepts, some unique delivery, stories and everything. I almost try to impart like a somewhat more down to earth, not like gritty, but more like just situational things that people encounter in their real day-to-day life.
Which is what we saw in the last issue, honestly, which I really love that issue.
Yes, I mean that's the type of thing where, things are happening that me and you encounter that I never seem to see in comics. So I try to go in that direction. So I mean, the things that you're talking about is kind of like a soap opera element, which I kind of indicated between these two and Law and Order and everything. And of course in issue 0, we even have a thing in the back where our buddy Blue Dynamo is going on a date from HeroDate.com, which, online dating is out there. I've seen it. I haven't really seen it in the comics. So, trying to give some, again, different things that it's hard to even pin down Argo 5 because I almost feel like the show Seinfeld, when they said the show about nothing, it's kind of like a comic about nothing, and the fact that I can't really just pin it down. This is what it is. I try to cover a broad spectrum of things that are happening within the world, so not to pigeonhole it into it's only this or only that.
And it works. I love Argo 5. It's been a 5-star, ironically 5-star book.
I never feel like you're
issue 0 all the way to now. I'm really loving it, and I feel very invested in all the characters because you took the time to actually build all their backgrounds and continue to build them in your book, which is what I like about any comic. Dan, love Argo Comics. Keep up amazing work. Looking forward to the next Argo 5, which is coming out when?
Next month, Argo 5 number 14.
Awesome. So you guys look forward to it there. If you're interested in the comics, go to argocomics.com. The title right there. And you just add a .com, and you can check out all of Dan's awesome books there. Thank you so much, Dan.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Mike.
See you guys soon in the next video.
All right.